flights are in Sydney Airport and we're really excited to be travelling again. Today we're going to do our first ever long haul budget flight. What do you reckon, Mandy?
Yeah, pretty good.
Well, basically we said we'd never do it because no way would you want to travel long haul on a budget airline, but Scoot came up with a flight that cost 328 Australian dollars
Each, one way.
Yeah, but we had a voucher because last year we flew with Scoot and they delayed us for 4 hours, so they give us a $50 each voucher. So we used that and we've got this flight from Sydney to Athens for $288. That is the cheapest flight I've ever travelled on, going that far. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're just going to suck it up and we're going to travel long haul on a budget airline. Bit of a long queue at check-in. So basically we found the flight on iknowthepilot.com, which is this very cheap website that shows you bargains all over the place.
Basically, you sign up, put your email address in, and they email you specials as often as you want. I tend to get between 1 and 4 a day. Just saying different deals that are on, normally for like a very short time. So it's important to you've got to be able to act fairly quickly.
Getting quick. Yeah. So we found the one for Scoot. We went to Scoot's website and we booked it up on Scoot. So hopefully Scoot are going to look after us. Now we got an email from Scoot, didn't we, saying that apparently their flights are kind of booked out in great demand. Yeah, so they've put us on a Singapore Airlines flight instead. They've chartered a Singapore Airlines plane for the first leg, which is about 8 hours between Sydney and Singapore. So hopefully that's an upgrade. We're not quite sure. We checked in. Check-in was a bit of a drag, wasn't it? It took an hour or so in the queue, but we got through all right. We get a 10-kilo baggage allowance, which is quite generous for budget airlines.
Especially after Jetstar.
Yeah, definitely. So
crappy 7 kilos.
So we're carrying everything on us. We've got our 10-kilo bags with us. We've checked in. We're all good to go. Yeah. Pockets full of all the stuff that we wouldn't put in the 10-kilo, but they were quite casual about it, weren't they, checking in? Yeah. So now we're off to get our flight, and I think it's all on time. So let's try our first ever long haul budget airline flight. Here we go. So that's our plane. I feel like a bit of a cheat saying this is a budget airline flight. So we've got into our Singapore Airlines flight, and it's way better than we thought, isn't it? Pretty much we've got console TVs. I'm not sure if we'll be able to use them or not, but the normal
Netflix movies downloaded anyway, so we're fine for entertainment.
You know the drill. When you go on a budget flight, they don't give you anything, so you come well prepared. We've got our food with us. We've got Netflix movies downloaded on our devices, so we've got our own entertainment. We're all pretty much set, aren't we? So apparently they do feed us on this Singapore flight, so that's pretty good. We weren't expecting that at all. I've gone for the chicken. And it's gone for the fish, which is curried. It smells amazing. This is like Singapore standard. Awesome.
Just a shame in a way we filled ourselves up on raisin toast at Sydney Airport. Well, what we thought was going to be a Scoot flight taking 7.5 hours ended up being a Singapore airline flight. We got food. It was delicious. They kept giving us drinks, and we arrived in the Singapore airport early. So we've now got 8 hours to chill in the world's best airport.
8 hours in probably the best airport in the universe. And we started in the beginning by having a go on the feet massage machines.
Massage things?
Yep. You get free foot massages, and after 8 hours on a plane, it's very pleasant. Really enjoying it.
So we haven't even made it to the transfer desk. We basically came down, got on the first Travelator, and as soon as we saw 2 spare foot massage machines, that was it.
That's it, we're in.
Yeah.
So our next stop at Changi is at Terminal 3. It's the long bar upstairs from the DFS, where they'll give you a free cocktail. There's a list here, and you can choose whichever cocktail, whichever drink you want. It's complimentary on the house, so sit back and relax and enjoy a drink.
And our lovely bartender has said to me he'll make anything that's not even on the menu, and so I'm having a Long Island iced tea, which would be a great way to set us up for our 11.5 hour flight to Athens.
The orchid garden. Awesome.
So we're back at channel 3 and we're going to do the movies. It's a free movie screening, you can check online, see what's on. Apparently there's a cinema at channel 2 as well, but it's like a lot smaller. It's like a proper movie theatre.
Cool.
And watch Searching, 10:01.
So we're now ready to board the Scoot flight onwards, 11.5 hours to Athens, and this is the queue for the water, because they don't give you water on the plane, they make you buy it, so everyone's queuing up. The plane's waiting for everyone to go, but everyone's getting their water before they go. You need that water. So the Scoot flight seems pretty full, doesn't it? Run. It's packed. It's going to be, you know, budget flight heaven.
It's 2:22. We managed to get like an hour's sleep in the sleep lounge. All the lounge things were taken, so we had a little kip on the floor.
Yeah.
Just used a fleece as a pillow. It's perfectly comfortable.
Bright as a daisy now, aren't we? Ready for a nice long flight. Here goes. So we've had a pretty reasonable night's sleep, haven't we? I mean, this is just a budget airline flight. There's a decent amount of leg room and quite comfortable. Yeah, so in an 11.5 hour flight, we've slept for about 5 hours or something like that. Yeah, definitely do it again. So I'm really impressed. So we've made it to Athens, only half an hour late.
Yeah,
Quite good flight.
pretty good. It's surprisingly good actually, considering.
Yeah.
I think it's like a 12-hour flight in total, and we both managed to get about 5 hours sleep. They kept putting the fasten seatbelt signs on, wanted turbulence, and it was minimal turbulence. I was really impressed with the Scoot staff.
So a really comfortable flight. We're really pleased we did it.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend it to anyone else. So yeah, we booked that with I Know the Pilot.
.com.au.
Yep. Or you can get them in New Zealand.
Yeah, New
as
Zealand
well.
version.co.nz.
Yeah,
I'm not too
yeah.
sure if it's anywhere else. I'll have to have a look to see if you can get one for the UK and the US. But brilliant website.
Definitely worth it. And we would travel economy in a budget airline again
Scoot
for
again,
a long haul
in a
flight.
flash.
Well done.
Yeah.
$288. Can't complain about that. Let's go and look at Greece.